It's like a cool cartoon character thing. It looks like we'll put an image of it like here on his chin.
Again.
Right there. If you guys want it, comment below. Let me know why you deserve it, and we'll send it out to you.
I'm dot with. Do you prefer your father or your mother?
I understand that you're asking that question. I would say that I don't want to pick between mom and dad because I love them both the same. But I'll tell you a story though. In primary school, the teacher told me to pick between mom and dad. We had to write this essay called it was like 世界上最爱的人, and I was like, well, this is ridiculous because how can you make me choose mom or dad, right? It's stupid. Like, it's just a stupid question. Like, not your question, but for a teacher to ask that, I thought it was just stupid. And so I said my brother. Like, who do you love the most in the world? I said my brother, because I'm not going to pick mom and dad, right? And I got in trouble for it. And she punished me because she says, you're supposed to write mom. So apparently everyone in class wrote mom, I wrote brother. And I got in trouble. Yeah, it was really sad.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. I was really upset about that.
Yana underscore Doshi.
Yana Doshi. Yeah.
What is your favorite wild video?
Oh, types of waiters. This is the first video that we ever did together. That was really, really cool. So if you want to click on the link, I'll show it right here.
I watched the video.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
Nice.
The
I like that guy. I like that guy.
The myth underscore the legend underscore late. This is late.
I think he got tired. He was like, the myth, the legend.
If you have to choose between being able to be the best cook in the world or eat in the best restaurant in the world for free.
Oh, which I'm gonna pick.
Yeah.
I would pick to be the best chef in the world, so then I could make food for other people. No, it's mixed. First day on the job.
Ethan dot CK.
Ethan. Oh, Ethan.
Hey, would you do a meet and greet session soon? I hate pronouncing like words with the S initial like back to back.
Sessions.
Like like a session soon. Like
oh.
And I was so
like she sells seashells by the seashore.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, why not? I'd love to. Should I do one?
No, I won't. Just kidding. Play a sad song. Anytime play a sad song.
It's because of people like her that I don't have meet and greet sessions.
Okay, now you should have one now.
Yeah. If you guys promise to turn up, I will be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
B.Tenny. Is YouTube Is YouTube your career or do you have another job as well?
I act. I do something on Channel 5 called 10 Minutes TV show. I just finished something on Channel 8. Well, it's called by Channel 8. It's called Yes Man, what you got Neo. If you want the links, click below. There'll be something down below. But I act as a day job. I also have a breakdancing school with my really good buddy called Robin. It's called A New Generation, where we teach breaking. I used to do this other job where I used to sell this type of Chinese New Year snacks called Eating Foods. So I have a few things that I do. But as of next year, 2017, I will be YouTubing almost full time. And I guess I will do good TV roles in the future. And a movie. I'd love to do a movie. I will do a movie.
inducted in that school's Hall of Fame in September with that drop kick on Ambrose. Would like to attend as WWE World Champion.
He's a multi-time world champion. Had one of the greatest Money in the Bank cash-ins we've ever seen. Right over the Meadowlands day after WrestleMania.
So did Dean Ambrose. That's how he became champion, and Ziggler delivers a swinging neckbreaker outside the ring.
Can't win it out there, Dolph. Dolph's been in enough championship matches. He knows that.
It was at the last Money in the Bank that Dean Ambrose won the contract, cashed it in later that night at the expense of his former Shield brethren. Seth Rollins going for the dirty deeds. Wow. Tosses Ziggler to the floor. And I think emotion could play a crucial role in this matchup.
Look at this. Ziggler going for that DDT, but Ambrose, throwing him clean out of the ring.
And John, you've been a champion. You have to be careful with your emotion in a matchup of this magnitude.
Yeah, when you have somebody like Dolph Ziggler as fired up as Dolph is to come in here and get this opportunity again for a WWE Championship, Dean Ambrose knows you got to weather the storm. If a guy like Dolph is going to come out smoking, he's going to throw everything at you. He's fired up. You want to weather that storm.
And let's not take anything away from Dean Ambrose, who, David, he's had to scratch and claw all what is chain as WWE World Champ.
Oh, he's not the most sophisticated champ, but he earned it. Boy, that is newsworthy. But he earned it, and he represents that title well. But conversely, he says that Dolph Ziggler hasn't earned anything. And frankly, that's why he hasn't gotten his big shot.
And Ambrose, a fighting champion, as he has Ziggler on the top turnbuckle. Oh, no. Looking for a avalanche. Butterfly suplex from the top. And Ambrose with the 2 count.
And to your point, David, Dean Ambrose is just, as what you just saw, is as talented as you can be. It's why he is the WWE World Champion. He just looks like he robbed a homeless mannequin. The thing about Ambrose is people say he's crazy, but
Cover here by Ambrose.
That may be, but he's also crazy confident in his own skills, and that is a dangerous thing. It's hard to game plan a guy like Dean Ambrose because he doesn't know what he's going to do.
Oh, well, he just put the sole of his boot into the midsection of Dolph Ziggler.
Wait a minute, JBL, you said mannequins? Yes. Mannequins don't have homes. They're not alive. That is how bad that Dean Ambrose is that he would rob a homeless mannequin then.
Single leg grab here by Ambrose, but very confident.
I want to be overconfident, especially because Dolph Ziggler is an amateur wrestling champion. And this doesn't exactly fit Ambrose's game plan here.
Reversal by Ziggler, shoulders down. Kick out by Ambrose. Oh. There have been some legendary WWE World Championship matches at SummerSlam. The brother battle between Bret and Owen Hart in 1990.
I don't know if that was wise going over and shaking the referee's hand.
And of course, who can't forget The Rock versus Brock Lesnar. 2002, Brock Lesnar, the Beast Incarnate, to battle the Viper Randy Orton later tonight here at SummerSlam.
Again, that was crazy, but Ambrose showed he could take a beating.
Ziggler up on his feet. Ambrose! Oh, and he caught him with the drop kick in midair. Perfectly timed by Ziggler.
Let's get this. Ambrose comes off and look at this beautiful drop kick. Boom, right on the butt.
And you just know if Ziggler becomes a 3-time WWE World Champion, he's going to party like his hometown Cleveland Indians. Mike Napoli misses with the super kick. Oh,
This could be it.
Ambrose with the 2 count. Ziggler able to lift that left shoulder just in the nick of time.
This is planted. Dolph.
Trash talking Dolph Ziggler. Setting him up here. Oh, mocking Dolph Ziggler. Ambrose looking for the dirty deeds instead. Ziggler unloads a right hand and sends Ambrose to the outside.
There's that DDT.
Ziggler just planted Ambrose with a DDT. Do we have a new champion? No.
One of the problems with Dean Ambrose, he has such disdain for Dolph that there's a lack of respect there. I mean, it's a multi-time world champion. He's one of the best athletes we've had in the WWE. No, you're right. To your point, he can't afford to. Wow, what an impact. He can't afford to take Ziggler lightly here.
Neither can afford to take the other lightly. They are contesting the WWE World Championship here on the biggest stage of summer, SummerSlam, and Ambrose now firing off those right hands. Over that famous. Yeah, Ziggler looking for the famous, or instead, he's rolled up for a 2 count. Oh! Shoulder first into that unforgiving steel post. Ziggler looking to become a 3-time champion, but couldn't get the 3 count.
Look at this. Ziggler sidestep. Boom. Yeah, Dolph has won so many matches on his quickness and athleticism. That is it on display right there.
We saw how emotional Dolph Ziggler got this past week on SmackDown Live. Addressing Dolph Ziggler before he decked him with a super kick. He said earlier tonight he's just one super kick away from becoming a 3-time WWE World Champion. Oh, malfunction at the junction.
Both thinking the exact same thing here. Both going for that crossbody at the same time. You say great minds think alike, but I'm not sure Dean Ambrose even thinks.
Dolph Ziggler
It has been successful for Dean Ambrose, whatever he does.
survived a 6-pack challenge match against the likes of Apollo Crews, Baron Corbin, John Cena, AJ Styles, and Bray Wyatt to earn this opportunity. And now it's Ambrose lighting him up with punches and shots. Picking up momentum as the WWE World Champion. Reversal on the Irish Whip. And he levels Ziggler with that clothesline.
Got him exactly where he wants him. Offense Davis, I think he ain't.
Running bulldog by the champion. The Kingpin going all the way to the top turnbuckle. Ziggler struggling to get back up to a vertical base. He doesn't really know where he is. And he gets clocked with that elbow.
Go. Could be it right.
Oh!
Almost.
Just a 2 count. Ambrose frustrated with the referee's feelings of the count. Meanwhile, Ziggler. Dolph, David, what does Dolph Ziggler have to do to try to get himself back into this matchup?
Right now, Dolph is straight out the top with it. He needs to go back to what he's good at. Going on by Dean Ambrose. He has absolute contempt for Dolph Ziggler.
Reversal by Ziggler now has him up looking for that sweeper hold.
welcome to another episode breakdown. Today, we're covering something really different, High Abridged Episode 2. And boy, oh boy, was this an adventure. After the success of the first Abridged Guy episode, it was imperative to us that the second episode follow up in a big way. As such, we really went all out to up the visual humor, more than tripled the original runtime, for better or for worse, and basically went balls to the wall in terms of presentation. To start it off, here's the obligatory timeline shot. As per the usual, lots going on in both the audio and video sections. Now, one of the first wheel effects you see in this video that permeates the entire episode are these transitional wipes. I use a fast blur and set their motion tracks so the transition is as relatively seamless as possible. With the ship here, I actually cut it out in Photoshop, erased it from its original shot, and then we pasted it in place. Now, this next shot's a pretty infamous one. See, every time we have a character use the solar flare, a different image flashes subliminally. The first was a picture of Lisa in the shower. The second was a shot of Doria in lingerie. But this one, well, this is a special one. It's actually from her first 18+ panel ever at FilmCon 2010, letting Dora dressed up as Frankenfurter, for Halloween. Just gonna let that sink in for you. Not entirely unrelated, see the shot of Vegeta about to vomit? I had to take this shot right here, with his eyes closed, cut the eyes out, and then we paste them as his head moved. Now this next shot here is a little green. There actually isn't a whole lot to this one, there's just a bunch of moving textures in the background. The ears on the text are, in fact, Denda's ears from this very shot as well. The 3D extrusion tool in Photoshop did the rest for the text. Speaking of little green, all these little shots with his eyelids lowering, they're separate layers over his eyes. Small little animations like this have become pretty standard in the process. So, you know what Krillin screams throughout this entire scene while Vegeta keeps laughing? I actually had to use
successful for him. You're right, David. You can't argue with that success.
Just had his egg scrambled on the top turnbuckle, courtesy of Dolph Ziggler.
That's why Ambrose is hard to prepare for, because he's unorthodox. You never know what the guy's going to do. Yeah, you're exactly right, David. Enjoy Ambrose while you can, because with that style, he won't be around long.
I don't know if Ambrose is going to enjoy this. Dolph Ziggler looking for the superplex. Being defended thus far by Ambrose.
Ambrose sat down exactly what he needs to do to counter it. Yeah, it's Dolph in trouble.